Normally, when a family goes to a grocery store, a teenager goes to buy a bag of chips. And there's no longer any products on the shelves, there's only numbers and wait times. Law enforcement wouldn't be at the center of an agenda to defund their organization. Mass shootings. A child shot by a McDonald's downtown where there's no longer a place to shop. Where birds have to fly around glass and walk with caution on the land and the earth where they were born. And psychologists and counselors and addicts wouldn't be the emphasis for barbarianism in their tribal warfare now. Behavior in this system, this example, this description now, has to do with reward. Those who meet the security guard who's black and African American, they say now, instead of being another person handing the drugs to the buyer with the money, and doesn't cry in front of the bravery in their paintings in this Capitol Hill, Seattle, Washington, communist, Chinese, socialist world. They send a photo. They show up. Knock, 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 knock. And they use the language they say you can't make when there's too much quiet. And when the marijuana, the weed and the pot get too distracting and boring, trying to tell the victim who's starving themselves to death from hunger, and their daddy, who's her father and the uncle of her baby now, I can't get alcohol either. The man with the belt buckle and the rainbow flag in the entry don't fix my stomach from the nausea and the feces and the urine. Covering their walkways, their domination, promised land for all those cultures and all of those faces. And the escort service they provide at a reasonable rate for the gentleman who takes Viagra to have a pounding now. provide security and safety. And China pays the bills, gives water from the faucet, and puts mail in the box on the first floor. Now, Tupac would have made a song called Thug's Mansion and then committed suicide. Dr. Dre and the worshipers of the devil would have said to Snoop Dogg, you might get cardiovascular disease from all of that smoke you're inhaling and coughing every single minute of the hour now. Control, restrictions, and limits are the stimulation for the success, buying, an edible with 1,000 milligrams of oil. Now, they, however, like the government who took over Tibet to have more resources to put in the bombs to drop on those who say they're innocent. Make consciousness and provide wonderful relaxation for their thighs and obedience. And to say in ethnically incorrect and dialectically racist terminology describing their process for their earth. They say made the planet home in the house, in their locations, in the sectors, on their tracking, computers and laptops, surveillance monitors in their bank vaults, where they observe and watch and listen, carefully planning where, when, how, and who will fight and who will perish.